Online race match. Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. From up above. Gets the jump in. Grabs him. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive.
Yeah.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Taking stock. Yo, put that away. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps. Gets the jump in. Very slick with the combo. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Manages to block the jump in attack. Big throws. Gets scooped from down low. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Oh, burnout. What a finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Grabs him. Player 2 has the life lead. Still slugging it out here. Checks him with the projectile. Blocks the jump in. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Decides to meet them in the air. Strings it all together. Taking stock. Hits him with a stop and block. Near the end of the round. Will the drive gauge pave the way to victory? Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take it? They were right to be on guard there. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Player 2 can build off this lead. Manages to burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They're backed up into the corner. Knockdown, and this can lead to some big damage. Will we see a drive hit? What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Start things off with a jump in. The last round. It's now or never. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Both are ready to opt for the Tonitress. Low heavy. Jump. The low kick hits. A jump in. This can lead to some big damage. Quite excellent read. Player 2 has the super gauge advance. The low. Back to the court. Nothing stops this train. Takes them up. Okay, here we go. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Medium kick. Denies the jump in. Answers with a breaking of shins with the low head. It is over. Player 2 was definitely...
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Strikes back with a drive impact. Utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. Nails the anti-air. Very solid corner switch.
Ah merde!
One creates a good corner opportunity. Life lead opens up. Gets the knockdown and now gets the jump in. KO! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up? They can't squander this punish counter chance. They're drumming up a beatdown. Player one has a slight springs forward with the drive rush. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Risky up close experiencing burnout. Player one has empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation.
Merde.
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Manages crowns him from above. Closing moments of the match. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Blocks the low kick. Amazing. Impact squashed. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This is gonna hurt. That corner is starting a huge dance after that wall closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. What? Knocked him out of the air. Dashes forward. Rolling Sova. Jumps. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Crowns him from above. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Oh, yo! Raw super here. Brings down the waning moon on him. What were they thinking? Connects with the throw. What now? Ooh, does him dirty. Wall splash into the guard frame. We see a slashes him with a jackknife. I can't believe it. Quick medium poke. Are you kidding me? Player two comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jump. Takeout. Jump. All right.
Yeah.
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Gets a chance at that jump in. Sticks the combo. Player two chases them down. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Long low attack hits. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Yeah.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? What's the next move? Player two in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Denies the jump in. KO. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Dashes up.
Ay, ay, ay.
Jumps. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Going in, their will to win is really being tested here. Which way you... Oh, burnout triggered. Quick breather. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. What'll happen here? Noticeable life lead is a comeback. The drive closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Denies the jump in.
Yeah.
Big low reaching heavy. Blocks the jump in. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. What's their game plan here at this critical
Merde.
stage? All that effort for so little payoff. Knockdown. KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Connects with medium kick. Blocks it. sees it coming and blocks it out. Takeout! Jumps? The overhead breaks the rhythm and shakes things up. Breaks those shins. Side switch in the corner. Both fighters planning something? Will we see? Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Not experiencing burnout. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Drumming up a beatdown! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Shows a medium kick. What a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to
Je
be
croyais
a
que j'étais
must-see
gold.
match.
J'arrive pas à rester
See what they try
platinium.
to do here in the first round. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. The low heavy hits. The jump in is denied. Taking stock. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. All right, what's coming up next? Holds out with the block. Player two can't afford the low heavy connected. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Checks them with the projectile. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. What'll happen here? Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply, experiencing burnout. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation. The low! Player, this can lead to some big damage. Take all the throw connects. What now? The low block. Oh, stun! Bad news is on the way. Player two is in a very good closes it out. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rebound.
Merde. Sur les deux têtes.
Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming.
Merde.
Gets the counter. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Knockdown. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Not having the cross up. Grabs them. Takes a trip. That drive impact is blocked.
Merde.
A drive impact could end it all here. Neither of them willing to back off here. Both fighters are barely alive. Smart play to stop in there. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Checks them with the projectile. Long low attack hit. The impact doesn't do anything. Knockdown and ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the King Liu rip-out. Bet that. Oh, let's go. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player one is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Taking chunk closes it out. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Ah, je l'ai battu facilement celui-là.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. Sticks the combo. Well-timed corner switch. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Taking stock. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The jump-in is denied. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. A play forward jump there to start.
Huh?
Player 1 chases them down. Caught in the cross-up. That's a counter. A quick breather. Will we see a drive impact? Scrapping it out up close. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. The low. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Back into the corner. What setup do they? Doesn't touch the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can.
Je m'en doutais, le quitter. À 14 000, je l'ai détruit comme ça en 14 000 là.
Here comes a new challenger.
La Blanca, ça va être chaud.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway.
Yeah.
This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Ça
Definitely
bug.
saw that counter coming.
Ça bug.
Opts for the throw. Deals
Ça
some
bug,
damage
je
with
vais
that quick
quitter.
combo.
Je peux pas quitter. Hein.
Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Rolling attack to charge in.
Je peux pas quitter. Ça bug. J'ai changé d'adversaire.
No need to bring out the big guns yet. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 has the chance untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Ready, match.
Je suis obligé de me laisser perdre. Ça bug. Je peux pas quitter là. Je peux pas jouer quand ça bug comme ça.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Gotta do round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Puts one in the pocket. Finds the time to squeeze in above. The Fuha's stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Knockdown. Easily escapes. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Checks him with a projectile KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Long low attack hit. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Medium kick hit. Hits them with a stop and pop. Cole starts to pry them open. From upstairs. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. On Ken Satsu. Will we see a drop? This unleashes some big damage.
Yeah.
Oh, burnout triggered. A real KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps up, crowns him from above. Go. This is gonna hurt.
Merde. Putain, j'ai raté.
Sai Hasho. Nothing stops this train. Player 1
J'ai raté.
The scale. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so drive and back misses. Player 1 is in a very good this flatline zone.
Ah, j'avais plus d'énergie, heureusement pour lui.
Made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. They were right to be on guard there. Gets a risky buff in. The throw misses. Blocks the low heavy. Jump in, finds the mark.
Merde.
What are they thinking here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player 1 can't let their drive game in. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Well-timed corner switch. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Sticks the jump in. The jump in catches them. Gets them. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks him with a projectile. Jumps in. Oh, starts to pry them open. Knockdown and barely blocks the jump in. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Looking for a chance. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The low. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Risky play, but it pays off. Sets up with the jump in. Breakthrough.
Putain, je voulais pas faire ça. Comment il a fait ça, lui?
Player 2 was an absolute beast.
Putain, je sens que je suis plus fort. Hein. C'est à cause de la partie de tout à l'heure là qui a bugué là, fait chier ça. T'as tout décalé là.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Yeah.
Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive rate. Got their eye on the air. Taking stock. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard. Goes for the missile. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shows the medium kick. Goes to the overdrive. Pops them with a shorty. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Smart play to stop the opponent. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Ooh, what a smart throw. Life lead is there. Hugs nothing but air. Low heavy. Player 1. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Player 1 can't use any drive move. Gotta play it safe. How did they anticipate that jump in? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has them to grind out the win? Demon Rage now? Throws him. Breaks the block with it, brushes that off and keeps going. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Both are ready to play on their super art. Oh, here we go. This can lead to some big damage. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Could we see a drive impact here? There's the burnout. Oh, yo, Ross Super here? Sits him down with the super. Now that's how you take a round. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping stepping up for the rematch. Very
Je sens que je progresse là.
adamant flame. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Taking stock. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Box him with a target combo. Holds out with the block. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Will we see a drive impact? This may be it. In there! Player one on the board first with the win. He'll want to keep the pressure on. Throws them to negate the block. Jumps in. Gets the jump in. They trade. Yo, put that away. Knockdown and... So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Saw that coming. The boy's getting stuck in the corner somehow. Shoryuken throws a fireball. Going on the offensive? Smart play with the throw. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. In with that was a brutal crossover. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Je sens que je progresse là. Je sens que je progresse. Je sens que je progresse. Allez, venez là, venez là. Faudra que je retourne à 14 pins là. Je vais essayer. Oh putain, guy. Oh putain, j'aime pas ça.
It's time to see what both fighters
Putain,
have
j'ai
in
du mal
store
avec
for us
Guy.
today.
Gotta do this. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Low kicks are a no-go. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. From up above. They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge
Merde.
isn't top.
Oh putain, trop loin.
Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? With this super art connect ends with a projectile. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sneaks in above. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps? Shoryuken? Somersault kick stops them cold. Player one hits him with a stop and block. What'll happen here? Picks the air throw. Player two is dominating this match. Knockdown and nice counter. Holds and finishes it with the anti-air.
Je pourrais rien faire.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Sonic boom. Rushes that off and keeps going. Yes, sir. More damage. Burn out. They may have a plan here. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player two is looking at a grim situation. Oh, stun. Bad news is on the way. Uses their drive gauge. Knocked them out of the air. Blast super hard incoming. Excellent read. Player one is in a very good lead on the flash kick to get them out of a jam. Both sides getting ready. A real test of nerve here. Blocks the low kick. Oh, here we go. The low block. They can't get him. Scoops him up airborne.
Je m'en doutais, j'avais du mal avec Guy.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Surtout, il faut que je m'entraîne avec lui.
Barely blocks the jump in. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Box him with a target combo. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Big low reaching heavy. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Perfect boom. Hold your breath. Get some. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Throws out a project. Burnout activated.
On voit rien.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The overhead connect. A quick breather. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Their spacing is pitch the air throw. There's a change of sides. Drive usage is back on the table. Perfect execution with the anti-air. The low kick hits. Big drive gauge difference here with little life left. Just gotta do better than that. Blocks the low kick. Right there, flatlines them. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jump! Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Throw leaves them wide open. Picks the air throw. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Impact! Squat!
Merde!
Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Player 2, excellent block! Drops the gloves. Here comes the super! A jump? Gotta do better than that! What are they gonna do? Nothing stops this train! Let's loose a boom! A projectile to say get up! Wraps it up with a throw! Woo, I dare you to find me a better...
Je m'en doutais, j'allais avoir du mal avec Gal.
Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? No heavy. The drive parry was successful. Good anti-air. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Solid combo. They've been pushed into the wall, and the stun KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checks him with a projectile. Jumps. Smart play to stop the opponent. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Leaning on the overdrive. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Checks with a medium kick. Fires off a Zuka. Clutch parry! All the throw connects! Oh, here we go! Meets them air to air! What a finish! This is the final round! Expect to see some fireworks! Jumps up, drives, and back misses! Trying to make something happen with an overdrive arc! Uh-oh! This could really tip the scale! That corner is starting to look scared. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Demon Raid now? There's the counter we wanted. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. The low's blocked. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Close range projectile. Can we see a drive attack? What a finish! Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. We're finally looking to slice off a limb with a demon guillotine. Breaks those shins. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the hit zone with a stop and pop. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Both fighters planning something? Smart play to stop the opponent. A orbital hit. Akuma the KO.
Je crois que je l'ai énervé là.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Beautiful setup with that attack. Alright, what's coming up next? It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened? Up there's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Took him to the corner in a flash. Side switch in the corner. Knockdown and still scrapping for control of the space. Nice parry. Brushes that off and keeps going. Good instincts to spend resources but experiencing burnout. This is gonna hurt. Drops him hard. Quick medium poke. Demon Raid? Oh my god, they just choked it up. Oh, here we come. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Demon Raid now? The last round crowns him from above. Demon risky play, but it pays off. Player 1 with a slight lead. Shrugs that off. Oh, connects. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Getting up close and personal. Sets up with the jump in. What now? They'll hurt. Taps him on the toe. Here comes a big combo. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? This is gonna hurt. They're in range. We're gonna see a jumping whip. We just saw the heist of the century. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that.
J'étais trop perturbé là.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Saw that low heavy coming. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo.
Putain.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Merde.
Flips him up. Well-timed corner switch. Denies the low heavy. The throw misses. Big counter. You're near the good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Grabs him. Player 1 can't afford this. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Gets the jump in. They were right to be on guard there.
Hey, mais tout fort.
For a drive impact. Both fighters planning something? Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps, sets up with the jump in. Uses their drive to... Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Shin, Ryu, Ripper! This is going to hurt. Back through the corner. Solid anti-air. Amazing. Closes it out. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up. Got their eye on the air. Lots of aggression from both sides. No good up high. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Nice cross-up. We've reached the midway point of the round. and both fighters are at about even life. Player 2 chases them down. Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round.
Un code ne va pas me battre comme ça quand même.
Like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Who's going to start things off? Very slick with the combo. Jumps up, wrapping it out up close. They're laying into each other. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Checks with a medium kick. Hits clutch anti-air. Sets up with the jump in. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Can't tech the throw. Starts with a jump in. Gets the jump in. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The low doesn't connect. The kick hits! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Nice counter. Projectile to try and change the situation. Scrapping it out up close.
Yeah.
Both fighters planning something? Hit them with a stopping bot. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball here. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. From upstairs, the low kick hits. A super arch. Here, that's not gonna hit. They've got the meter for a drive impact. The jump in is denied. This is gonna hurt. Big gauge difference here, and both crashes out the game right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Such a lovely face.
What a finish!
Final round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Who's going to steal this win? Barely blocks the jump in. Denied. Reads the jump in perfectly. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Taking chunks out of each other here. Scuffle. Blocks the low kick. All stop, nothing stops this train. Punish counter sets the table. Back through the court. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? A jump in? This is gonna hurt. Player 1 crowns him from afar. Player 1 can't use any drive to put them on notice. Player 2 clinches the win.
Putain. Eh, 3 victoires consécutives, j'arrive pas. Hein. J'aime pas qu'ils prennent Ryu comme ça là.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage.
Merde.
Trips him up. Long low attack hit. Takes a trip. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of a hat? KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? A brave forward jump there to start. Drive reversal's no good. Shocks him with a projectile. Oh! Hits him with a stop and bomb. Roughing up the body. Quick breather. Going on the offensive?
Yeah.
They've got the meter for a drive impact. Knockdown and... Player 2 needs to use it. Burnout activates. Gets the pump solid anti-air. They were not clear for takeoff. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Long low attack hits.
Merde. Putain, j'ai des ampoules là.
Low heavy. Still slugging it out here. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. What's the play here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Well timed. Oh! Baits out the attack and gets the punish count. A drive impact could end it all. With a super art connect, the super doesn't hit. Burnout KO. Player 1
Putain, il a
on
9
the
putains
board first with the
consécutifs, le
win.
gars.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Medium kick. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Denies the low heavy. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? What'll happen here? Barely blocks the jump in. That combo did decent damage. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Player 1 holds it. Burnout activates. With the solar plexus strike. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback a fireball at that range? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Open with the fireball. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball.
Merde.
Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more fresh impact. Squat. Player 2 with the lead. Look knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2 is barely. This is gonna hurt. Both sides getting ready. Drops them. Player 2 reads the jump in perfectly. Jump. Oh, yo, Ross, super here. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Good presence of mind that charges up the plasma. This unleashes some big damage. Oh my, they are done.
Oh, c'est ça.
Player 1 comes out on
J'ai
top
niqué
of
ces
this
9 victoires.
battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Long low attack hits. Sticks the combo. Gets a chance with that jump. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Neither of them willing to back off here. Taking stock. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Checks him with a projectile. Jumps in. Both fighters planning something? Avoids getting springs forward with the drive to come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on. Hold your breath. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Connects with medium kick. What'll happen here? Denies the jump in. Grabs and throws him away. Drive rush to keep it going.
Merde.
Knockdown and player 2 will look to apply knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Whip! They're wide open. With the solar ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
En plus, j'ai battu une fois Ryu. Hein. Le maximum que je montais, c'est à 15 000. J'ai jamais dépassé les 15 000.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Putain, 5 victoires consécutives, le gars.
Low kick connects. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Knockdown. Lots of aggression from both sides. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate.
Merde.
Takes the chance to hurt him. Hanging on for dear life. Can't tech the throw. Going in. Oh God, this is tense. Goes for the jump in. Finishes with the throw.
J'ai eu de la chance.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They're trading attacks. Who's going to start things off? The jump in is denied. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Looking for a chance. Double lariat and now? Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Both fighters looking to... It's too much! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps? Player 2 got smothered. But what now? Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening. Hits them with a
Ah, putain.
target locked and scoop. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Gotta do better than that. Okay, here we go. All the throw connects. With super arts into clutch, anti-air. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Shakes things up with a fireball. Good parry. This is gonna hurt.
Putain, je voulais pas faire ça. Pourquoi elle a fait ça?
Still in it with a sliver. Are we gonna see a tough impact? Squash. Flatline done. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Double lariat and now? Gets the knockdown and now? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Gets the jump in. Opts for the throw. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1 creates a this stun might mean the end of this round. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. In there! Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Very slick with the combo. Will we see a drive impact? Jumps?
Merde!
Now? Just goes for it at this range. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! There it is! They knew it'd be enough. That's what happens when
C'est quoi ces joueurs qui font des 9 victoires, des 10 victoires d'affilée?
challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jumping. You gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Throws him down. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Still slugging it out here. Back throw for the side switch. Knockdown. Down to the wire. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Grabs him, takes a trip. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Blows him.
Yeah.
What's next? All right, what's coming up next? One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Reads their mind and takes the throw. Goes for the jump in. They're spacing a big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That drive impact is blocked. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Parries to cancel the fireball. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Knockdown. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the brush that off and keeps going. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu rip-off. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage. Experiencing grip in there. Feels good knowing you've taken another step on your path, doesn't it?
Putain, je varie entre
That
code de
was a
Platinum, mon gars.
solid neutral game wins matches.
Round 1. Fight.
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Brushes off the impact. Takes a trip. Can't tech the throw. Neither of them willing to back off. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Knockdown and intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets the counter hit throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Checks with a medium kick. Genius read. Oh, says no to the impact. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Grabs and throws them away. Hits them with a stopping block. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Looks to drop him to earth. The low. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Using the drive gauge. Bring in the heat. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Taking no prisoners. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, does them dirty. Blocks, adds a bit of OD spice. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Well, nothing stops this train. Ooh, the drive impact hits no punish. Amazing. Somehow manages to block the whip. They're wide open. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2, no! Critical art, what a finish! Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle! Talk about a show, that match had it all.
Je suis pas satisfait là.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? puts one in the pocket. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. All right. Still slugging it out here. Okay, they trade hits. Decides to puff up while they can. Throws them to negate the block. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Shoots off a fireball up close. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to
faut pas rater, hein.
KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the knockdown, and now hits them with a stopping bomb. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Connects with medium kick. Okay, creating some space here. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Goes for the jump in. Were they baiting them into that? Burnout activates. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a good spot to use the super. Lands to get to the Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. What now? There's a drive impact. For nothing. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Sit down and shut up. Flatline zone.
J'ai eu la chance là.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Open, drives, and back misses. Crowns him from above.
Merde.
Player two with the lead. Nothing stops this train. Yes, sir. More damage with punches hard. Okay, here we go. Perfect execution with the anti-air. What now? Jump! Get out of nowhere! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
Je reviens de loin, hein. Putain, je devais la perdre cette partie. Hein.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time.
Je reviens de fort des enfers là.
Goes for the jump in. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Decides to buff up while they can.
Merde.
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. What's the play here? Deftly shuts out the jump. The low heavy hits. Starts with a jump. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Taking stock. Nails the anti-air. Drink level 4 and now a full half KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Creates an opening with the low heavy. Luminous dive kick to throw him off. Opt for the free kick to get a drink. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan hits them with a stop and bop? Looking for a chance. A quick breather. Goes for a risky overdrive. Both fighters burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Super art on deck. Gotta do better than that. Yo, put that away. Both fighters planning. This can lead to some big damage. Player two with the odds for the critical art.
This is our destiny.
This is going to hit for a critical art.
Encore la superbe.
You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life, but also their nerves. Player two crowns them from above. Flatline zone.
Ah, j'ai pas réussi la
Last
super.
round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This is gonna hurt. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. We have a super art up. Ooh, does them dirty. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Oh, yo, raw super hit. Ooh, what a smart play.
Ouais.
What's next? Player one is barely hanging on to the last who wrecks them. Player two with the rhythm owning that space. Uses that wall pressure. Ooh, I dare you to find me
Il m'a loupé là. 2 fois j'ai eu de la chance. 4 victoires consécutives, j'ai arrêté. Pour une fois, hein.